Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another instant deck tech. Except this one might not be too instant, because oh my god, is this deck huge. So this is a deck that I'm calling almost EDH Elves. And it recently took David Tez or Tees to a 5-0 finish in a GP trial at GP Prague. So congrats to David on his finish with the deck, and I don't even know what to say about this deck. It is like someone took Legacy Elves and a commander deck, which roughly synergized with Legacy Elves, and smashed them all together. It's so big, it doesn't even fit in our slideshow. It is 97 cards. I'm disappointed that David didn't just up it to 100 for EDH purposes, but still. Anyway, we'll break it all down the best we can in just a minute. First, a reminder, if you enjoy this deck and want to see it made into videos, take a minute, click the like button, the subscribe button, leave a comment, anything you can do to support your deck, because whichever is most popular gets a shot at being made into videos for next week. So this deck, as far as I can tell, is built around Green Sun Zenith and Fauna Shaman, which are cards that allow you to search your library for creatures. Green Sun Zenith only hits a green creature, while Fauna Shaman can get any creature. The problem with Fauna Shaman is it's a 2/2 that dies to anything, and you gotta untap with it to use it. But these two cards, as far as I can tell, allow the deck to play a incredibly interesting and diverse set of creatures, lots of one-ofs, lots of wacky numbers. I don't really know what's going on. So apart from the ways to search your library, the deck starts off pretty typical elves. Like this looks like Legacy Elves, really. Birchler Rangers, Deathrite Shaman, Elvish Mystic, Finhorn Elves. Ways to produce mana, pretty much staples in Legacy Elves. The split of 1/1 with Finhorn Elves, and then 1 with Llanowar Elves is interesting. Then you got, for some reason, a single Nettle Sentinel and 3 Heritage Druid. So usually these are 4-ofs because they're the main combo of the Elves deck. You can tap the Nettle Sentinels to the Heritage Druid to play an Elf, and then untap the Nettle Sentinels, and then tap more things to the Heritage Druid. Let you play through your entire deck, essentially, if you can keep drawing cards. So I'm not 100% sure why a 1-3 split. You would think that these would be 4-ofs, but still, these cards are Elf staples. And then some more Elf staples, more or less. Kurian Ranger and Wired's Symbiote allows you to untap creatures, so you can untap your mana-producing creatures, for example, your Deathrite Shamans. You can also use Kurian Ranger to bounce a forest to your hand, so you can reuse that land if you don't have a land drop. Wirewood Symbiote lets you bounce an elf, so you can bounce Elvish Visionary, for example, to draw another card, a Reclamation Sage to destroy another artifact or enchantment. So far, the numbers are a little weird, but this is pretty much a Legacy Elf deck. All of those cards see play in Legacy. Just the choices of how many of each card are a little strange. But things start to get a little crazy the further we go. Then we get to this one-of package of a whole bunch of different colors, not even elf related. This is where it starts to feel like EDH. So I'm assuming the idea is you can use your Fauna Shaman to search these up. Remember, the deck has 97 cards, so your odds of drawing a one-of are about the same as drawing a one-of in EDH, not very high. So I'm assuming the idea is you search them up. Green Sun Zenith can hit some of them, Fauna Shaman can hit all of them, but you got a Scavenging Ooze, gain you some life, hate on the graveyard, a Knight of the Reliquary, lets you tutor up lands that you need. The deck does have some spicy lands. A Thalia to make your opponent's brainstorms cost more, a Magus of the Moon, in case you gotta shut down some non-basic lands, a Mirror Entity, technically an elf that you use to plump up all your elves, but not usually played in Legacy Elves. Ren runs Packmaster, never played in Legacy Elves as far as I understand. You champion an elf, you can pay 3 to make a wolf token, and your wolf tokens have Death Touch, but it's 4 mana, which is a lot for Legacy. A Titania, Protector of Argoth. Does he play in Legacy on occasion? But not usually in Elves. It's 5 mana, and it does some things with your lands. It makes elementals when lands go into your graveyard, and you return lands from your graveyard when it enters the battlefield. And then a Tasigur, because why not? I mean, if you're playing EDH, Tasigur is pretty powerful. And then a Stoneforge Mystic with a single a single equipment that can be searched up. So you can draw your one of Stoneforge to find your one of Umezawa's Jitte, and then more typical elf stuff, a single Crater Hoof Behemoth, and 3 natural orders. You can sack a green creature to natural order, use it to find your Crater Hoof Behemoth. In theory, you can search out something else, but normally you want to get the Crater Hoof to end the game. The rest of the main deck cards, Glimpse of Nature. This is the combo elf card. You play it, you play your elves, you bounce them back to your hand, you play more elves, you draw your entire deck. The problem is you only got 1 Nettle Sentinel and 3 Heritage Druids, so your mana is going to be more of an issue than the typical combo elves deck. 2 Sylvan Libraries, powerful card, usually a one of, but I guess if you're going to play twice as many cards as a normal deck, you probably want 2, so you actually draw 1 sometimes. And then we got this land tutor package, a single crop rotation, 3 Cavern of Souls, 4 Gaia's Cradle, a single Wasteland to search up with your crop rotation. A single Pendelhaven also can be searched up with crop rotation, some duels in various colors to let you play your random Thalias and Magus of the Moons, a bunch of fetches, and a single forest. You will notice the only basic land is a single forest. All of your cards are green, and you're playing Magus of the Moon. Not making a judgment, just saying. And then sideboard-wise, got Abrupt Decays, Thoughtseize, Cabal Therapy, and Pithing Needle, followed by a bunch of creatures that go into the creature tutor package. So you got a Phyrexian Revoker, pretty much a Pithing Needle on wheels, and Azuri's Archer can take down a Delver of Secrets, I guess. A Getic Teague to fight against big non-creature spells, a Chalice of the Void, then some more of the crop rotation. You get the second crop rotation, because if you're going to bring in more tutor lands, you need more ways to tutor for them, apparently. So a Mazavith and a Karakas, and that is 97 cards, almost EDH Elves in Legacy, half Legacy Elves, half random EDH deck, lots of one-ofs, and remember, this deck went 5-0 and won a GP trial, so I don't even know what to say. I am stunned. Anyway, that has been today's Instant Deck Tech. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon.